He's facing off against Chris Kohler, Mayhem. Joe Foley was struggling early on in the series in the JCB Racing competition has since found his footing, but you got to imagine all the pressure right now is on Chris Kohler, Mayhem. Coming from Columbus, Michigan, you know he wants to deliver in front of his friends, in front of his family, in front of his home crowd. Can he do that? It starts right now. El Toro Loco set, they are set. Let's go green! Against Kevin Crocker, Megalodon. Your second matchup here in round one of JCB Racing. As I said, Colt Stevens is also tied for fourth place in the PKT overall point standings with Chris Kohler Mayhem. So this is a big matchup for these two drivers. Kevin Crocker is making his way up that leaderboard. He's going to have a hot start here. Thunder Roars is set.
What'd you say? Go farther down.
Lucas Stabilizer. He's battling it out with Matt Pagliarulo. Jester.
And I got my ice cream over there.
Both these drivers still looking for their first JCB Racing competition win. Only one can move on. Here we go! We'll show face off against Ken Murphy. Last room crusher. Out goes Jester with a 24.370. Cynthia Gauthier. Moving on. Your final matchup of round one. Jamie Sullivan. Sparkle Smash. Facing off against Mike Pagliarulo. Excalibur. There poison.
Come on.
As I said, Chris Kohler wants us back. He is getting set at the line. Here we go. Play crosses the line first.
Let's go.
Quickest time of the night so far. The biggest save of the night. Takes a bounce. Takes a bounce. Hold on, let me put it down. I get a little bit nervous. Just playing. Semifinals, 18.329, the fastest time of the afternoon. For Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. Tristan England, JCB Tigatron. Facing off against Colt Stevens, Thunder Roris. This is going to be a fun one to watch right here. Two second-generation drivers going head-to-head as well. Tristan England leads the series in the standings. Of course, he's missed the past 2 weeks. Here we go. Close competition, going to replay. Who took the victory? I couldn't tell. Colt Stevens had the longer turn, but LSU coming around the edge. Tristan England, JCB taking it. Stevens, who's moving on. Take a look at the screen. Oh, that's close. Thunder Roris is moving on. Colt Stevens gets the win. Look at these times of 18.707. Extremely close competition. But Colt Stevens is moving on to the semifinals. Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Sneeweiser, your opponent Camden Murphy, Muscle Crusher. Camden Murphy has the most JCB Racing victories on the series so far and the most competition wins. One of the hottest starts to a season he has ever had. Can he carry that momentum here in Motor City? Or will Cynthia Gauthier move on? Cynthia, a tremendous driver as well. International driver coming from Quebec, Canada, making a name for herself in this sport. She's been here to stay. She is set at the line. Camden Murphy still inching forward. He is set.
She's done.
Racing. field, facing off against the most veteran driver in the field, Jim Kohler. Mikey is set. Jim still inching forward. Can he make it to the semifinals? Here we go. Gravedigger facing off against Thunder Roars. And then your following matchup in the semifinals, Cantor Murphy, Classroom Crusher taking on Jim Kohler, Avenger, right here at Monster Jam.
It is time for the JCB Racing semifinals. Detroit, make some noise, come on! These are the 4 fastest drivers we've got tonight. Only one is gonna walk away with the first 12 points of this event, as well as that top spot on that BKT leaderboard. So Detroit, are you ready to meet your semifinalists? Come on!
All right, if you think that Gravedigger's moving on to the finals, let me hear you make some noise.
Come on, Gravedigger!
Or if you think it's Thunder Roars moving on, let me hear ya. The people have spoken, but the drivers have something to say. Let's go racing! In the finals, but let's see who will be joining them. Out comes the JCB Dirt Squadron, USA Jury Safety Officials. It looks like we have to move Thunder Roars off of the track here. You see him at the end zone. Now, as we've been telling you throughout the event and pit party, we have something pretty important to us here at Monster Jam. It is our St. Jude donations that we've been doing all season long. Thanks to your help, we've raised the most money in any Monster Jam series so far, over $100,000. If you'd like to make a donation, you can donate on behalf of your favorite driver. So there's a little competition that we have. At the end of the event, we'll name a St. Jude ambassador for the truck that raised the most money. And at the end of the season, we also have a St. Jude Ambassador of the Year. To make a difference and help us end childhood cancer, scan that QR code. Make your donations to St. Jude.
Closer to the entrance.
Very well on this Monster Jam truck as well. He knows what it feels like. He knows what it's supposed to sound like. And so it didn't feel right. It's not sounding right. So like I said, they're going to take it back to the pits. I'll keep you guys updated on this.
Well, I appreciate that, Lindsay. Thank you so much for the insight. Once again, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger, has the fastest time
can
of
always
the
drop it
afternoon. I
back
believe it
off.
was an 18.338. Of course, I will double check
Back
that
home?
for you as well. But he's been flying
you wanna
around
come
the
to my
track.
house, I don't
So
care.
far, set the fastest times.
I don't
in the
care, but
last
don't get on my
3
nerves.
Events that we've had.
And I
was
tell that to
Tampa
your
and,
mama,
of course,
too,
Miami.
when she
So,
come over.
We're seeing if that continues here today.
'Cause
We're
your
seeing
mama
if we
used
can
to spend
catch
the night
him.
with
So
me all
far,
the
he has
time.
made his way to the finals.
she was
It
little.
looks like this track is just about clear. So Detroit. You guys having a good time today?
Yeah.
You guys ready for some more JCB racing?
Yeah, I'll let him come over.
Tell me who you think's gonna win this thing. If you think Jim Calder Avengers moving on, let me hear you make some noise.
No. I'm actually
The
going
hometown
to
man. Or will it be the man from Itasca, Illinois, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher moving on?
Yes. Okay.
There can only be one. Who will it be? Took a second to clear the track, but we gotta wait for some good things to happen out there. Jim Kohler, big moment for him right here. Legendary driver, Camden Murphy, second in the overall point standings in the series. He's had himself a year as that continues in Detroit. Classroom Crusher is set. Jim Kohler, Avenger, is set. Here we go.